Good morning and welcome in. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you for all the views, Cancer. This is a bonus reading for you for the views that you've given me for supporting this channel. Today is Thursday, December 14th, 2023. But whenever you come across this reading, there will be a message in here for you as my readings are timeless. I ask Spirit to give me the correct title so that people will find it when they need it. So this morning, as I was meditating on Cancer and the reading for today, my guides gave me Yin-Yang as a message. So Yin-Yang is a balance between light and dark, a balance between war and peace. It's opposites, but in the symbol, if you've seen it, they sort of fit together. It's like without darkness or challenges, we can't have light or joy. So we also can't grow without challenges. Okay, so we all have a light side and a dark side. That's just the way we are as humans in this duality that we walk in this earth plane. So Yin Yang was the message that my guides gave me this morning. Okay. I hope you are all well, Cancers. I hope this month is going smoothly. This can be a busy, distracting month for some of us. This can be a very emotional month for some of us. So, yesterday my guides gave me the message that don't get caught up in the trappings of the shopping and the lists and the parties and the, should I do this? Should I buy this? Just don't get caught up in that, and remember that love should always be at the center of your actions, I'm hearing. Okay? All right, so we're going to do what's around the corner. We'll set those aside, and then we will move on to the main reading. It's a little chilly here in Maine, but tomorrow it's going to be unseasonably, I should say, warmer. It's going to be almost 50 degrees tomorrow. The weather is just very strange, very strange, very strange. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for my Cancers watching today or whenever they find this? What is the message for my Cancers? What is the message, please? What is the message for my Cancers? Cancer, the crab. Okay, so we've got 4 for the top row this time. The Chariot is your card in the tarot deck. Cancers are known to be very loyal. Some Cancers wear their emotions on their sleeve. Some Cancers are very reserved with their emotions. And as I've said before, this all has to do with your birth chart, what your rising sign is, what you have for your moon and Venus. All that comes into play with personalities. Every Cancer is not the same. I'm sure some of you have realized that, as if you're a Cancer and you've met other Cancers, you might say, wow, they don't seem like a Cancer. That's because our birth chart has a lot to do with our personality and our lessons, our life path, our purpose. And you could be watching this as a Cancer. You could be watching it because you know a Cancer. You could be watching it because Cancer is your rising sign or your moon or your Venus sign. So not just sun sign. This reading is for, wherever it falls in your birth chart if you're interested in Cancer, if that has something to do with you. Okay, Spirit, we're ready for some more cards. Oh, okay. There's your card. There you are, Cancer, coming right out. Be yourself. That's usually what it means. Oh my gosh. That's usually what it means. Okay, this might be an involved reading, which seems like it is with Cancer lately. Okay, let me just see how they want this to lay out. Okay, Spirit, we've got 4, 4, and 2. Okay, Spirit. Is this what you want? Is this what you want for the reading? Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go with the main reading. 10 of Pentacles is your first card. 10s are completion and then beginning. So a 10 is completion, and a 1, which is what 10 boils down to, is a new beginning. This is things that you've created in your material life, in your material world, your job, your business, your website, your whatever you do that you create. Okay? Poetry, music, painting, things like that. Then you have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords, if you've watched me in this deck, you know that the meaning is you can't take everything with you in a new beginning. There are things that you have to leave behind. There are things that you need to clear out, let's say. Okay, so she has 6 swords. Swords are words, communication, your intellect. All right, so she can't take all that with her. And then you have the 4 of Swords. Swords, again, 4s are stability, stagnation, foundation. Okay, so a good foundation cannot be had if you're bringing all your baggage. Okay, so you've got to take a rest, take some time to reflect on what the foundation is that you want. Then you have the 3 of Swords. Lots of swords here, okay? 3 of Swords is heartache or heartbreak. Not necessarily heartbreak because the heart is intact. Okay, 3s are creation, collaboration, and the Holy Trinity. So in this card, you can remove those swords from your heart, okay? It's going to be the way that you move forward, the way that you move forward, not taking everything and all your baggage with you, okay? So that's row 1. Pentacles, swords, 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 okay? So Pentacles, what you create in your material world. 6 of Swords, you can't take all your baggage with you on a new beginning. 4 of Swords, to have that stable foundation, you're going to need to rest. And because it's paired right after the 6, you need to leave some things behind. And then you have the 3 of Swords, which is that heartache card, okay? Some of you could have some heartache because you're leaving something behind that you care about or that means something to you. But in order to have, I'm hearing, in order to have the peace and the culmination, the completion, in order to have that, there's going to be some things that you need to leave, okay? Then the second row, we start out with you, the Chariot, okay? This is a victory card, but when your card comes out in your reading, it's usually telling you that you need to be yourself, whoever that is. You need to be comfortable in your own skin. Don't be what other people want you to be, but be you. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very slow moving forward action, right? So coming right after your card, slowly begin to peel the layers back. I'm hearing peel the layers back until you become you, until you become who you are meant to be. Then we have the 8 of Wands. This is fast moving forward action. You know, 8s are mastery and the infinity symbol if we look at the 8 sideways, okay? And then we have the Devil, which is, it can be Capricorn. So if some of you Cancers have a Capricorn, that's what this is representing. Or it's your fears, or it's doing things to excess. So that card has 3 different meanings. Okay, so we have Cancer on one end and Capricorn on the other. Okay, in between is the Knight of Pentacles, slow going forward. Right after that, we have fast moving Wands action. So slow moving forward in your work life or in your what you create. Okay, and then fast action with your Wand side, action, passion, you know, etc. And then leading to that Devil. So we'll probably get some clarifiers on that in just a moment. And then that bottom row of 2, we have the 7 of Wands. This is reflecting on your actions. 7s are reflection, okay? Wands are action. He is standing there. He's got one wand in his hand, and he's kind of looking at the other wands in front of him. He's looking at what are the things that I've done? What may I need to do differently? What do I need to do the same? And we're heading toward a new year. So this makes sense that we would have a reflection card thinking back. Then we have the 4 of Wands, which is stability, stagnation, stable foundation. And this is the happy family card. This is the happy family card. So for some of you, you're going to be reflecting on your actions so that you can move to that happy family situation. Okay, Cancers. All right, so the 10 of Pentacles is pretty clear. That's what you've created. You're completing something to do with work or what you create. You're completing it. You're going to a new beginning, but the Six of Swords is telling you you can't take it all with you. You can't take all the baggage, all the words, all the whatever it is for you, contracts, arguments, conflict. You can't take that all with you, right? And then the Four of Swords, having that stability, you need to take a rest and reflect on what you need to take with you. And then we have that Three of Swords. We're going to clarify that Three of Swords right now. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Three of Swords that my Cancers are getting at the end of their top row? That Three of Swords, that heartache card. I'm hearing that some of you will experience heartache because you're trying to hold on to things that you need to let go of, whatever that is for you. Could be an old job, an old relationship, an old grudge, and whatever it is. You will continue to feel heartache until you can let that go, okay? You will continue to feel heartache until you can let that go, I'm hearing. Okay, Spirit. Anything to clarify that Three of Swords for my Cancers, please? Anything to clarify that Three of Swords for my Cancers? Anything to clarify that card, please? What do my Cancers need to know about that Three of Swords, please? That heartache card. What do my Cancers need to know about that card? They're saying you said it, but okay. They gave me Seven of Pentacles. That's another reflection card, reflecting on what you've created. Six of Wands, doing some action that you'll be recognized for. People are going to be looking at you. You're going to be in the spotlight. The spotlight can be a good spotlight, or it can feel judgmental. It can feel like, okay, I'm in the spotlight. People are, because sixes are typically harmony. Spirit, because we're clarifying a heartache card, something could be in the spotlight about you or about someone that you're involved with, somebody in your family, friends, workplace that are in the spotlight, and it could be not quite so positive, I'm hearing. Anything else to clarify that Three of Swords, please, for my Cancers? Anything else to clarify that Three of Swords, please? Okay, we've got three clarifiers. Spirit, is there anything else you want to bring forth for my Cancers? As you know, this is a general reading, so every card or clarifying card is not going to resonate with every person watching. So when we do the clarifiers, we get several different messages, and that's because, you know, different people will need different messages for clarifying. Anything else to clarify that? Anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. All right, so let's lay this out here. I don't have a lot of room. Let me see. All right, so we basically have two clarifying messages with these cards that came out. All right, so remember, we're clarifying the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, which can be heartache. Okay, the first message is that one, we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Wands, okay? Six of Wands is somebody's in the spotlight. Typically, this is a celebration card, but because we're clarifying the Three of Swords, my guides are telling me that someone will be in the spotlight regarding this heartache, and it may be uncomfortable. And then we have the Nine of Wands. These wands are action cards, by the way. So then we have the Nine of Wands. He has done a lot of action, a lot of work, and he's really tired, and he's getting to the end of that. So this person, whoever this is, this could be you or it could be somebody that you're dealing with. They've done some action. They're in the spotlight. They're getting done, and they're really tired. They're just really tired of it. So This heartache has something to do with somebody's actions, and whatever they're in the spotlight for is going to bring some sort of heartache. But remember how we said in the beginning that yin and yang, we can't have growth and joy without some challenging things in our lives, right? And then the other message has to do with a work thing. Okay, so you've got the Five of Pentacles. That is either being left out in the cold or you leaving somebody out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles is not necessarily poverty, but it's lack. Like you're feeling like you're lacking something in your work world, your material world. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? That's reflecting on what you have done for work. Sorry, I'm doing this. So seven is reflecting on what you've done with what you've created. Five is you're feeling left out in the cold. You're leaving somebody out in the cold. Fives are change. Something needs to change. Sevens are reflection. Okay, so we started this row with the Ten of Pentacles, with everything you've created in your material world. What are you going to do with what you've created? What are you going to do with what you've created? Did you create it in the best way that you could, or are you using those resources that you created in the best way that you could? Okay, and this is clarifying the Three of Swords heartache. So I'm sensing that some of you are having some struggles in work-related, work life, whatever it is, whatever the work is for you, you're feeling a little bit heartbroken about it. Either you've lost a job that you love, or you've created something and it's just not working out the way that you thought that it would work out. Okay, so now Spirit is telling me to take the big deck and get an outcome card for that Three of Swords. What is the outcome, please, for my Cancers for that Three of Swords? What is the outcome, please, for my Cancers for that Three of Swords card? What is the outcome? So we have a couple of messages there. We have the message of someone in the spotlight that is going to be uncomfortable, and then we have the message of reflecting on what they've created. So, Spirit, tell us, please, what is the outcome of that Three of Swords for my Cancers? What is the outcome of that Three of Swords, please? What is the outcome of that heartbreak or heartache card, please? What is the outcome for my Cancers for that? What is the outcome for my Cancers, please? Outcome for my Cancers. It's right there. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Okay. Oh, pine cone. All right, so the outcome is another Seven of Pentacles. So you're going to have to do some deep reflection on what you've created in your work, okay? And the Ten of Wands. This is action. This is hard work, hard labor, hard action, okay? So for a lot of you, that Three of Swords has to do with your work and the things that you've created. So it's weird. Let me just tune in for a minute. Let me tune in because the clarifiers were 3 Pentacle cards and 3 Wand cards. Let me just see. Okay, so that's a double message they want you to get. Okay, and with the Wands, 6, 9, 10. Okay, so with the Wands, that 6, somebody in the spotlight. That 9, hard work. That 10 is completion. Okay, so for some of you, the outcome for this Three of Swords, you're going to get through it. It's going to be hard. That spotlight coming in on someone, you or someone, but you are going to get through it. Your actions will get through it, but this is going to be tough. Okay, and then the Pentacle message was, remember that 5, the lack, the feeling left out, and then it's double 7 of Pentacles, okay? That's pretty clear, Cancers. There's something to do with your work that either needs to change with that 5. You need to reflect on it with that 7s. I'm hearing you need to do it differently in 2024. Whatever that means for you, you need to do it differently in 2024. I'm feeling that some of you are going to be, your expectations for your business didn't quite get there, either for your position at work, or maybe some of you were expecting a bonus, you were expecting a raise, you're expecting something that's just not there. So Don't focus on that. You can either stay there or you can go and find a new path, right? You can find a new path because remember the Ten of Pentacles in work is endings and beginnings. Okay. All right, so that's that row. Second row was your own card. That's be yourself. And then it was the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow forward action in your job. Then the Eight of Wands, which was fast action. And then the Capricorn. So you've got Cancer on one end, Capricorn on the other, and these cards in the middle. So I think we need to clarify the Knight of Pentacles first, because that top row was kind of about your work life and what's going on there. So we need to clarify that Knight of Pentacles, okay? All right, Spirit, my Cancers need to know what that Knight of Pentacles is doing there. We had a lot of work messages in the top. What can you tell us about that Knight of Pentacles, please? What can you tell us about that slow-moving Knight? Any clarifiers you can give us and help my Cancers with? All right, Queen of Pentacles. That's success in your work, see? So perseverance pays off. Queen of Pentacles. She's a very rich queen who has mastered her material world. She's got lots of beauty around her. She's got a peacock. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay. So slowly you will get there is what I'm hearing. Okay, that's it. That's the clarifier. So the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving forward to get to this where you've created all this beauty. Okay, she lives in a beautiful place, beautiful home. She's got the gilded pillar, the pentacle, the peacock, the beautiful flowers, her gown, everything is gorgeous. But I'm hearing for some of you, you want the success now. It's going to take a little more time. Okay, Cancers. So for some of you, it's going to take a little bit more time to get to the work success. Okay, now what is this Eight of Wands doing here, please? What is this Eight of Wands doing here? Some of you, the work thing is going to be slow moving, and you'll figure it out, they're saying. And then I'm also hearing there's some aspects about your work that are going to go slow and some that will go quicker. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify that Eight of Wands, please? What's the Eight of Wands right after the slow-moving Knight of Pentacles? What's this Eight of Wands have to do with? What action does this, what are we talking about here, please? What is the clarifier for that Eight of Wands for my Cancers? What's the clarifier for that Eight of Wands, please? I'm hearing too fast, too fast, too fast. That's what they're saying to me. Too fast. Some decision, too fast. Anything that you can help us with to understand that? Anything that you can help anything that you can help my Cancers with to understand that? Ooh boy. Okay, Seven of Swords, Fox in the hen house. Anything else that you can help my Cancers to understand about this Eight of Wands, please? Death of the old way of doing things. Seven of Swords, death. Anything else? As always, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. It wasn't meant for you. This is not a one-to-one reading. So, if this isn't resonating with you, please just leave it behind or share it with a Cancer that you think could be helped by the reading. Sometimes you're led here and it may not be your message. It may be someone else's message, right? Okay, so we got two clarifiers for this Eight of Wands. Remember, I was hearing my guide say too fast, too fast, too fast. So some of you are thinking about doing something. I don't know what, whether it's in work or love or money. Could be an investment, could be a relationship. They're saying it's too fast, you need to slow down. Then you got the Seven of Swords. This is literally a sneaky person, fox in the hen house energy, somebody that doesn't want you to succeed. And he's got 5 swords under his arm and he's walking out and there are 2 swords left there, okay? So for some of you, this fast action, the swords are words, communication, thought, intellect. Some of you need to really think before you act, whatever this is for you. And you'll know, there's something you're thinking about doing. You need to think first. Then you got the Scorpio card. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Scorpio on this. This is death of the old way of doing things. If there's no Scorpio, you need to do things differently, meaning too fast. Go slower. Remember, we had the Knight of slow, then we had the Eight of Wands fast. Both of these cards are telling you that don't go too fast, okay? So that's kind of the message there. So it's you, be who you are. It's Knight of Pentacles, slow moving will get you to that queen, that success, right? The Eight of Wands is telling you you're trying to go too fast. You need to think, you need to reflect with this Seven of Swords. Kind of feel out the people around you. Are they being sneaky or are they being truthful? Death is either Scorpio or it's a death of the old way of doing things. That old way needs to go, okay, and slow down. All right, so the Devil here. The Devil, okay, let's clarify if this is Capricorn or if this is doing things to excess or your fears. I'm not sensing that it's fear for some reason, because we have you, then we have work, then we have this. I'm not sensing that it's fear. I'm sensing for a lot of you, you know this Capricorn. All right. Okay, Spirit. Can you clarify the Devil card for us, please? Can you clarify the Devil card for my Cancers, please? What is this Devil card doing here? Is this fear? Is it doing things to excess? Is it a Capricorn? Please clarify this Devil card. Please clarify this Devil card for us. Please clarify. What is this card doing here in my Cancers reading? What is this card doing here in my Cancers reading, please? Why is the Devil here? Oh my gosh, another Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely this Capricorn could be that you know, we got the Seven of Swords and then we got the Five of Swords, which is kind of the same energy. I'll show you the cards after. Okay. Anything else to clarify that Devil? Anything else? The Lovers, that's Gemini. It's also choice. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Devil can mean so many things, right? All right, let me just take a look. Let me take a look. Okay. Okay, so the first card out was the Five of Wands, okay? Followed by the 10 of Wands. Five of Wands is conflict and change. 10 of Wands is completion. Remember, didn't we have the 10 of Wands? No, we didn't have that. I thought we did, but we didn't. Yeah, we did. 10 of Wands was clarifying that broken heart. So you got a double 10 of Wands. That's finishing up some action and starting over, starting something new. Five of Wands is conflict, practice, change with your actions. Okay, so this Devil card clarified is, I mean, it could be your fears and it could be excess. Okay, it's just clarifying with the Wands, the change, the practice, the overworking. Okay, so some of you are trying too hard with something that you're doing and you're doing it to excess. You're just doing it to excess. And that kind of makes sense because we got the Eight of Wands and the message was you're going too fast. Okay, you're going too fast. You need some practice. You need to change the way you're doing it so you can get to completion. Okay, so that's that one. The next one out was the Five of Swords. This is similar to that Seven of Swords that we got clarifying the fast action, right? He's had a battle with words, communication, etc. And he's kind of like, okay, I'm all done here. He's weary. He's picking up his one sword, which one sword can mean truth. And he's walking off the battlefield. But fives are change. So clarifying the Devil card, you got a Five of Wands, you got a Five of Swords, okay? Some change needs to happen with whatever you're doing, your actions that you're doing to access, swords, there can be some fear there too, I'm sensing. Gemini, the choice. Okay, we all have free will. We all have free choice. Okay, how you move forward from this, these fives and this change, that this devil energy, you need to make the choice that's going to be right for you. Or this is a Gemini who either you are doing things to access or you have some fear about this Gemini. Okay, this could be fear with some sort of Gemini. Do you have an adversary that's a Gemini? Is there somebody around you that's a Gemini? Is there something you're afraid about with this Gemini? Okay, because the devil can be fear. And I'm feeling that with the Gemini card, it has something to do with fear for some, and it has something to do with choice for others. Choosing how you're going to move forward, right? And then the last message is the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. Ten of Cups is happy home, and you got that actually in your bottom row with stability. It's happy home, but this is an emotional, this King of Cups is an emotional king, but he is bored. He wants some spark. He wants something new. He wants something different. So this is, okay, happy home life, but your king, if this is you, Cancers, then you need to spark things up, okay? If you're a female watching or whoever, if it's you, then you need to spark things up with your romantic partner. If this is your romantic partner, you need to figure out what to do to kind of bring some spark back so you can have that happy home life, okay? All right, so the devil could be Capricorn, could be doing things to excess with those wands, right? It could be a Gemini and you have some fear around a Gemini for some reason. You've got the Five of Swords, change around words, change around how you are talking to someone. Well, they're saying it. And then we just went over that. All right, so that's that row there, Cancers, okay? The main thing about that whole row is that you need to be true to yourself and who you are. You need to be true to yourself and who you are. You can lie to people, but you can't lie to yourself, so to speak. That's a saying. Only you know the real you and the true you. Okay, last row, Seven of Wands. Here's that action again, and he is looking back at his actions and contemplating what his actions were. Okay, did his actions create this happy home? Or do his actions need to change to create this happy home? So this reflection on the wands has something to do with either you need to change something you're doing to create the happy home, or something that you've done has created that. So only you guys know, because only you guys know yourselves, which one is it for you, okay? All right, now let's move on to what's around the corner. Six of Cups, nostalgia. Things cannot stay the way they are or be the way they were, okay? That is a true... Somebody is thinking about, I wish things could be like this. I wish things could be like they used to be 5 years ago. I wish things could be, like so-and-so's life. I wish it's kind of like you're either thinking back about something to do with the way things used to be and really missing that. And sometimes at the holidays, this does come in. We're thinking about how the holidays used to be and wishing they could be like that. Well, in order for us to grow and move on and advance in our life, things can't just stay the same or be the same. Then you have the Two of Wands. This is a choice. Here we go again with an action card. You have a lot of wands, lots of action. Contemplate how you're doing it, what you're going to do. Okay? So you're going to choose what the path is. What is the next step for you with this wands? What is the next action? Which path will you take? Then you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is something you've created emotionally, but you're not paying attention to it. So you've created all these cups of emotion, right? Nines are accomplishment. Yes, you've created and accomplished all of this emotion, but you can't just sit there and blart about it. I'm hearing, oh my gosh, what kind of a word is that? You need to pay attention to it once you've created it. You can't keep this, right? And you can't keep this if you ignore things, okay? That includes your own emotions. Pay attention to your emotions. Be true to who you are, okay? Pay attention to your partners, your kids, your family, whoever it is that you're around. Make sure you're paying attention and you have a thermometer on their emotions. Sometimes people just need a hug. Sometimes people need to know that you love them, okay, Cancers? So you need to keep that in mind. All right, so what's around the corner? That's 6 of Cups, right? Nostalgia. Don't stay too long in it, right? Realize that things have to change. Make a choice. Which path are you going to take? Where are you going to go? And the 9 of Cups, paying attention to yours or other people's emotions. So coming up in the near future for you, you may get into that nostalgic feeling of wanting things to be a certain way, right? And then you're going to have to remind yourself, you're going to have to make a choice, and you're going to have to go in the direction that you choose, but don't ignore your emotions or your loved one's emotions. Whew, wow, this is already 35 minutes. Okay. Let's get an animal oracle, please. Let's get an animal oracle for my Cancers. What is the animal? What is the animal that my Cancers need to hear from today? What's the animal message for my Cancers, please? What's the animal message for my Cancers? Animal message for my Cancers, please. Please drop a comment and let me know how this resonated. Let me know where you're watching from. I would really love to hear from you. I really do care about my viewers and what you have to say. I really enjoy it when I get comments. Okay, well, that just came right out of there. All right. Pronghorn. Action. Oh my God. All the wands that you got, and now you have an action card for the animal from the animal deck. Now is the time to get opportunity. Wait a minute. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Okay, Cancers, so you heard it. Pronghorn action. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward, yet slowly. Remember with that Knight of Pentacles. Move forward with confidence. You can still have confidence and move slowly ahead. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Isn't that beautiful? Sure is. All right, now we're going to get a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn, and this will wrap up your reading today, Cancers. It did go on for a while, but Spirit had a lot of clarifying to do for you. A lot of different people watching. I feel like these readings have gotten longer as I've gone along because I've gotten more viewers, so Spirit has to give out more messages. So that I'm always meditating and saying, please give me the message that someone needs to hear, So that's probably why we have so many more clarifiers and more cards coming out. The messages have definitely gotten longer. The clarifiers have been multiple. Like sometimes it was 1 or 2. Now it's like 4, 5, 6 clarifiers. All right. What do my Cancers need to hear, sense, feel, and know from the Sacred Forest Oracle, please? What do my Cancers need to hear, feel, sense, and know from the Sacred Oracle, please? What is the card for today, please, for my Cancers? What is the card for today? That's the one. Aspen Spirit, courage, courage, courage. And this is a number 3. Look at that. It's like a castle with butterflies. Butterflies of transformation. 3, Trinity, collaboration. cooperation, collaboration, creation. Aspen Spirit, courage. If the Aspen Spirit card has shown up in your life today, it brings a message of courage, protection, community, and the ability to face and overcome obstacles in life. Know that you are protected and you are safe. You are ready to step forward with courage and grace, no matter what seems to be blocking your way. The Aspen's network of roots is a sign that you should be open to support from others. Combine your effort with the like-minded individuals. You don't need to do it all alone. This may be a good time to bond with people over a creative project or a community endeavor. In Celtic tradition, the aspen was associated with community, endurance, and protection. The Celts chose the wood of the aspen tree to make their battle shields to protect them from spiritual as well as physical harm. It sheltered the soul from its deepest fears. Aspen was thought to be the teacher of fearlessness and carried a message of strength in facing the unknown. Wow. Nice. Okay, so you are protected. You have courage. Call on Aspen Spirit to help you through. Okay, Cancers, I hope that this has been enjoyable to you. I certainly love doing it. And I appreciate your supporting by watching. Please leave me a comment. And as always, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.